Good morning. Today is February 17th, 2026. It is currently 10:43 a.m. and we had another late night last night. Not a lot of sleep had by anyone in the house, but that's okay. It happens. Thankfully, I don't feel too exhausted today. And yesterday was Family Day. We had a good celebration where we made pork chops and stir-fried bok choy, rice, vermicelli noodles, and blueberry cake, cookies, banana bread. We weren't actually planning on doing anything for Family Day, but we did. It was a bit spontaneous, but we messaged a couple family members, invited them over, and had a great time. There were some people who didn't want to attend or participate just because it was too sudden, and a lot of people in my family value their alone time, so that's okay. We did have a good time with everyone who came, and it's always a good reminder that I really enjoy spending time with family and hosting events where we cook food, everyone comes over, we just have a good time talking and enjoying each other's company. So that was really nice. Yesterday was also the beginning of Lunar New Year, Chinese New Year, or Tet, depending on where you're from, what you call it. So we put together a table for that as well. And when I say table, I mean like an arrangement of food and drinks and everything for praying. And we also have a tradition where we throw water at our front step. And in Vietnam, that's totally normal thing to do. But in Canada, when it's very cold out, that is a recipe for a disaster. Throwing water onto your steps when it's negative temperatures. Uh, Thankfully, yesterday was like 2 degrees or something, and we didn't have any problems with ice, but I remember, I think 2 years before, it was freezing cold and we had to throw salt down pretty soon after just to prevent anyone from slipping. But I guess the tradition there is money is like water. Water is like money. And you are throwing it toward your house to have good luck for the next year. I kind of like that idea. It's fun. In Canada, we have the New Year's tradition where you open the front and back door and let the old year out and the new year in. I've never actually done that, but maybe I should start. It's always good to air out the house. Yeah. I guess it's fun to kind of learn about new cultures and see all the different things that we do around the world. Like another one that's strange here versus Vietnam is here I could have a shower at any time of the day. Like 10 p.m., yeah, take a shower before bed. It's not really a problem. Or wake up at 5, take a shower, not a problem. But in Asia, they are very against taking a shower late at night. And I think the reason is in Vietnam or most of those countries in Asia, the temperature is much hotter than in Canada. So if you're taking a shower late at night, you're also taking a shower with freezing cold water because it's like solar water heater that is heating up the water for your shower, and that would have been off for a while. The water would have cooled down, so you're going from a very hot temperature at night to a very cold temperature in the shower, and it makes sense that that kind of shock might not be good for the body right before you go to sleep. Whereas in Canada, we can change the water temperature to whatever we want, and taking a hot shower right before bed is a good way to relax, and for some people have a better sleep, right? You're clean, you're warm, you're relaxed, you sleep better. um, so some of those, I guess, traditions or superstitions or ideas don't always translate from one country to the next. And I always find that really interesting to learn about why different cultures have those traditions. Uh, and it's also made me think more about our own cultures and traditions and how not silly they are, but how silly they would be to other countries, right? Because they don't have that context for why we do those things. Uh, it's interesting to think about. I guess that was a long way of saying it is the beginning of Lunar New Year, and so we are kind of celebrating for the next 2 weeks. Not the same as we would as if we were in Vietnam, because there they shut everything down and you just eat food and spend time with family for like 10 days. Uh, that's not possible in Canada. So, of course, we will continue working and taking care of the boys and being busy, but we'll try to relax when we can because it is a holiday worth celebrating. Yep. I'm not sure when the next holiday is, but I was just thinking about what we could maybe do to celebrate and bring the family closer together. It's, it's difficult sometimes when the world is so busy to actually make time for those things that arguably are way more important. Uh, yes, we need to work to survive, we need to make money, uh, but what is the surviving part really for if we don't have family and friends and those other things that we live for? I think because I'm tired, my brain isn't working very well. uh, kind of losing my thoughts. But I'm planning on spending some time to think about what I can do for my family, and especially for my grandparents who they I always lived far away from them, but now that they're in town with us, we have more opportunities to celebrate and come together. And I think that's really valuable, not just for me, but for my kids as well. I want them to be present in their life, and I want them to have memories of them and know who they are. So I want to think more about family and friends in the coming new Lunar New Year. Yeah. Anyway, I hope you have a great day. Bye.